A shower light, so we're going to get some tools. I've got my hard hat on because it's got the built-in light from Klein, and I might go get the other light from Klein that wraps around a little bit more, that's made for this hard hat as well. I'm going to turn off the exhaust fan here. Which one is it? Oh, it's attached to the light. Yo, what's up, Budsville? Okay, this is what we're doing. We're going to be installing a 6-inch shower can here. The can is shower rated, and 75 watts. Right here it says shower light. So this is listed for a shower. So we're going to be installing. So, what's up, Budsville? We got Sarush, Vegan's Cookie. What's going on? So we're going to pull the trim down off of this. And, you know, it's all fun and games till you bring the camera out. I can't see that seam. You can see it on camera really good. But off camera, man, you can't see any of the lines. Still a pretty good finish, but now I know where the stud is. So the stud's going this way, which means we shouldn't have any trouble getting in between here, but we still got to verify with the stud finder. And then we got to mount a shower curtain rod because this is the girls' bathroom here. But that's my flamingo. You guys leave my flamingo alone. Did you turn that on? No. Oh, see? This is the automatic controls that get the electricians killed every year. If we don't lock out, tag out this thing's going to turn itself on and delete me because it just turned itself on when it saw me. So we might have to actually kill the breaker to stop this from turning on. Darn. All right. Throw a penny around here and you'll hit one. Just hang an extension cord from the ceiling with a bulb in it. That's actually a good idea. I think I might do that. That makes way more sense than doing the right thing. All right, so we need to get some tools. I've been trying to decide what I was going to make for the Bare Essential tool video that I've been requested to make 1,000 times over now. And I guess we're going to do a little bit of one right now. So this right here is like the ride or die, man. This is the best screwdriver that you can buy for your dollar. Guaranteed satisfaction. If you're a homeowner, this is the only screwdriver you'll ever need for electrical. If you're a professional, I can see where you could probably venture off other ways, but even a professional, you really don't need anything else. Especially when it comes with these bits. Not this one. This one. Not this one. This one. Yeah, these two. These two here. Got the square, got the trim, and then you got the full size. That's all you need. Yeah, we're going to need a stud finder. So where is the stud finder? How's the audio, by the way? Let me know if I need to turn it up or down or what. We are set to, what are we on? We're on mono. Okay, that's good. And we're at 5 decibels, so we can turn it up if we need to. Next, we're going to need some Kleins and some strippers. I like these because they double as needle nose, and I've used these on energized circuits and not died yet, so we'll probably take these. Hear me loud and clear. Awesome. We could go with this. This is something that Matt from the community, he sent me an email of what he did. And he took the pouch with the magnet clip that came off of this bag here. And he said, hey, if you're looking for a pocket stuffer, put it in your Diamondback. And yeah, he was right. It's pretty awesome. So we'll probably go with this. We're not going to use our Legacy Edition screwdrivers, man. These are for looks and clout. I'm not usually about looks and clout on this channel, dude, but these are too sexy to use. So these go here. They don't even fit in there. More purse talk. Yeah, absolutely. What's going on? I have 3 stud finders in your house, 2 mirrors and a wife. That's awesome. What's up, Dave? Okay, I've also got a stud finder around here somewhere. Should be on this table. There it is, right there. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. This here is the bare minimum. Where are they? These. Beautiful. Bare minimum. Followed by that. Let's get this out of here. We're going to go with the slide drive. That way if we run into a 5/16 or a 1/4 inch, all we got to do is pop this up. And if it happens that we need to be 1/4 inch, we slide that down. And it's got a magnet built in it. And it's a tandem one. My compact Milwaukee is in the car. Darn. That's a bummer. We got our NCV. We don't need these needle nose. But we do need a Malco bit. Where is a Malco bit? Love to stay in chat, but have to stop in and make sure I hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. He's doing better now that you asked. We need to get some of these. Let's get some of these. Man, this shelf is a mess. The only downside to these is that they're kind of huge. But I feel like they are better than Wago. They had less voltage drop when I tested, that's for sure. You want to hold this, baby? The one container?
Yeah, the pink container of crayons and stuff.
Oh, yeah, throw that out, yeah.
But I need to replace it first.
Oh, right.
They've been using it.
That'll work there. These are still new, so I don't know how this is going to, how stiff is that going to be? Probably pretty stiff. Can we do this one-handed? Probably not. I've used this one before. This one should be looser.
I'll probably end up returning something that I can probably control.
Get in there. Yay. Yeah, I've used this slot before. I've not used these two yet. Okay. Need a knife. We may as well use this one. Here you go.
I'm gonna be sniffling.
You're gonna be sniffling? They won't hear you, they'll hear me. Unless you want a microphone. Then they'll hear you.
Chicago Gamer says very nice. Nice.
What's up, Chicago Gamer?
Chicago Gamer says we hear her, sir.
Get on there. See, we call this a quick clip pouch. Like, this is like one of the kind of quick pouches that I've reviewed. But the truth is, there's really nothing quick about this one. This one's Velcro and kind of a pain. But once you get it on there, the trick to this Don't install it the way I did. You need to get it underneath this one. So this one actually needs to go over. And then the other one goes around. What the hell is going on? There it is. It's a workout to get the pouch on. There we go. That'll work. Yeah. Okay.
Chicago Gamer says that he hates the Velcro ones.
Yeah, me too. We shouldn't need tape, but if I don't bring it, we're gonna need it. So. Cool. Let's start.
You doing good, Suresh?
We got allergies like crazy.
Very tired.
Very tired.
Sniffly. And blowy.
And grouchy.
I didn't know I was grouchy.
You're not grouchy. You're always sweet.
Russ says, hey, Robert.
What's up, Russ? I want to get a... I want this one. I want this one.
Oh,
Nice.
Suresh says that I should join you more often that I miss.
I agree. I agree.
Chicago Gamer says, get that man some food.
I feel like I'm... I'm on the microtoxin diet.
Budzilla says, the hard hat and everything.
Beer. They said which tool do I prefer for opening bottles?
Of course, the one that we gave you that says best dad ever.
Where is it? You're making a mess on the floor. Oh, that one right there.
Coco.
Nice.
So you get yourself one and nothing for me?
I'm making yours right now.
I didn't know I was gonna drink beer.
Here you go. Drink it quick. Drink it quick. Drink it quick. Drink it quick. What do you want?
That
You-
actually tastes really good.
You want a Topo Chico?
Sure. I'll take a sip of yours every once in a while.
Oh, let's go.
Saltiness is gold. Perfect duo. Chicago Gamer says that we're great together.
All right, now it's a real job site.
Did you hear me?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, guys. Holy crap, dude, that light is amazing.
Russ says hard hat and tinnies, my kind of electrician.
Yeah.
Dusty.
It's dusty. I think you do need a microphone. We need to get Angela a microphone, right? Everyone's gonna say yes. We gotta get this thing out of the house. It's gotta go to the garage. I can't breathe just looking at it.
Suresh says yes. Russ says yes.
I don't even know where to put it. I gotta get Mother Milwaukee. This thing's heavy. Hang on.
Keep checking out.
You keep showing the license plate. Oh, there's the Malco bit. It's so much lighter. Okay, I gotta get you a microphone.
Suresh says that I need not only a microphone, but a new tennis bracelet or maybe even a couple of diamond earrings.
Nice. Can I just clip this to you, the bang on your hair right there?
The bang on my hair? That's bangs.
Bangs.
But no, that hurts.
Okay. Over right there.
Budsville says we're a loving community for the most part. The microphone is clipped to my neck. So if it's muffly or something, let me know.
The thing is, hauling ass.
Suresh says that this is going to be his last stream because you're going to ban him from running his mouth. Do we need a sucker to all the junk out there? Like Teletubbies vacuum?
Not right now.
Okay.
Get closer so they can see the see the action.
The nasty?
No. So there's a 1/4 inch, I think, yeah, 1/4 inch. So this is a slide drive that I was telling you guys about. So this is nice because, yeah, you're gonna see for yourself. It's got a magnet built in it. So a lot of your 5/16s and stuff that's a nut driver on a 10-in-1 doesn't have that ability to not lose your screw. And then of course you can switch this to 5/16s just by sliding it up, and then you still get the magnet. So it's rare to see a 10-in-1 that's actually useful where you're not completely having to take all the pieces apart, because this thing has it all in one piece where you're not losing all your shit. Okay, I think we got a, is it double? It is a double. I think we can go up and around. Sometimes you can go up and around. Let's try.
Diligent Jade was at Harbor Freight the other day and actually found some legit looking tools, so it made him think of Budsville.
Just fell off. Okay, let's see here. It has more. This is a capacitor. Oh, I see a little button up here. No. This is why these are nice, because you don't have to have a whole screwdriver in your hand. You can just grab the little screwdriver things and finesse things out instead of committing to a full-on pry. Come on. Ta-da! It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Probably the bathtub is a better place to put it, just in case the shower turns on.
Really?
No. Okay, let me check the volume on the dealio. Yeah, we're both at a 5. I'm gonna turn this up to 6. We're at 6 now. Okay. Now we got another screw to take off. Another 1/4 inch. This one's gonna fight because it's got this stupid lip.
They're talking about Harbor Freight and sales.
Oh, nice. That's my community. Okay, and then same thing here. Little pry bar here. They can't see.
What do you mean they can't see?
Access. Oh, look at that. No connector. Beautiful. Now, all this is energized right now.
BW says, so you broke the shower exhaust this time? So it's another 3-day episode of how not to DIY? No, we're trying to put a light in above the shower for the girls to take a shower not in the dark.
We are. That's what we're doing. Is that a 1/4 inch again?
What happens if you touch the metal? Brute farts wants to know.
Nothing.
Oh my dears.
That was my water bottle that you carelessly put there.
It's empty, so it's all good.
Oh no. We're going to have to do an impossible wall fish or ceiling fish. So first, we're going to kill all the power to this room.
Diligent Dave wants to know if you've ever tried Doyle strippers.
No, I have not. Never met her either.
Brute Fart says, this is so cool watching this live.
Okay, so this one is the hot, so check us out. This little one here, that's the hot, the big one's the neutral. Because, oh no, we can identify it anyway because one's white, one's black. But if they're not, you'll know that the smaller one here is the hot. So we want the hot wire here, which is right here, and this is energized, by the way. Don't do this at home. Okay, so we're gonna attach to this wire with our tracer, and then we're gonna go to the panel and find this one. So we're gonna use the ground, which if we follow the yoke of this, because this technically is like a little plug thing. This is a yoke of this plug. You can see where it's bonded to this metal. So this metal here is actually ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to clamp to this piece of ground here, and then we're going to attach to that energized wire right there.
Douglas says that's a negative.
There are no negatives with AC. And then, see, that's energized. So let's go to...
Oh, probably for you being asked about the Doyle strippers and not saying anything.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I was
what
being
you said.
silly.
That's the negative. I don't know. I'm trying to follow along. My arms are already sore, and I've only held it above my head like a minute, maybe.
I can change one of these grips to the bottom or the top. That way it's easier for you to...
Sometimes we call it a man pack to make him feel better.
Instead of a purse.
Ah. You want the middle one?
Yeah.
Let me hold it for you, please.
You hold it for me. I like when you hold it for me. Help it guide. Yes.
Stephen Ott says, why the hard hat wife beating you again?
Yes. To prevent concussions. Oh, shoot. We're good. Okay, let's go get a
Should
thing.
always double check the wiring to make sure hot and ground are correct, especially at Tactics House,
That's true.
is what BW said.
It's very true. Okay.
Russ says, I have lots of electrical work to do in my house this summer. Claw space work too. Yeah. Is everywhere a hard hat area? Forgot your life said.
You know what we're gonna have to do? Eventually, we're gonna have to buy the magnetic strap for this because that's needed. But I think right now we're actually gonna drill a hole right in this, and we're going to make it so we can attach something to this right now. We're gonna modify. I don't want anything special. Like, this is perfect. That's not perfect. We're just gonna use an SDS bit with the biggest drill. We want to still be able to close, so we want to go close to the corner. right here. Cool. And then we can burr it. Let's deburr it with the Phillips. It's like a hole saw. I mean a unibit. There we go. Nice clean hole there. Okay. Now we gotta get some,
Too many headbangs on the joist tactics you every time.
Now we're gonna, pro tip, I talked about it in my last video, but always make sure before you ever cut this stuff. Hey, interesting, check it out. One wire is actually bigger than the other. They're not all the same size. They got like
normal?
No, not normal. This is a 350. So we got some number 10s there, and then we got like a stray, that feels like a 14. We got some 14s and some, I always thought they were the same size. Never noticed that. We can use this 14. Yeah. So wrap this before you cut. That way you can't, you know, if you cut here, these all don't fall. They all stay together.
Suresh says that hard hat looks so cool.
I finally put my stickers on it too.
Dr. Left Hand Thread says, hey guys.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to make a little coil.
Oh, thank you, VW. He said bless
What's
you.
up?
Oh, rested too. Thanks.
What's up, Mr. Left Hand Thread?
Denio Fool says, hey all.
I hope you're doing well, sir. All right, so we're going to make a little coil. You can do this for your wire nuts, but we're going to do this for our meter here, and this is going to make it bigger than the hole like this, and we don't need very many. We're going to slide it off now, like this.
Let's twist it off.
Shh. I'm going to cut my finger first.
Please don't do that.
It's not an option.
Yes, it is.
It's not an option. This is why I use a Phillips when you do this.
Dr. Left Hand says, yes, sir.
Now we're going to smash this down to
You like to smash things.
appropriate height, and we're going to cut it again, even shorter, like that. And now we're going to be able to pull it through. That's going to sit flush right there, so it still closes nice, just like that. And now we've got a functional hooky doodle.
That's the technical term.
It's the technical term. And then I think I'm going to tape this part, that way it doesn't stab me in the gizzards later.
Robert is in the zone, Russ says.
It'd be nice if we could put a little grabby bobble.
You want that hooky doodle from the car?
What hooky doodle do we have in the car?
The one that you found at your feet, and you're like, hey, look what I found.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. No, we don't need that.
Okay.
I wish we had a magnet.
I don't know of a magnet.
Me either. Magnet would be cool though. I'm trying to think, do I have a magnet? I don't think I do. This will work. There we go. Let's go. Okay, now we just gotta hang our... Perfect. And we got a clamp here. Carefully. Okay, now we're energized, and then we just gotta clamp it to the ground here. Now we got full voltage here. What's cool about this one is it actually tells you if you've got the voltage or not. If I take the ground off, it's gonna say that we're missing a portion of the circuit, but once we ground it, we know we got the full circuit. That's pretty cool. That's dangerous. Slide that back up there.
BW says he's making a coil for an electromagnetic on 220 volt lines.
Oh, nice. Okay, now we gotta
You
go.
are.
Oh, yes. That's also cool. Okay, so now we're ready to do the thing on the panel. Let's go.
Do the thing?
That way. Going that way. Trace the circuit. Do the thing, trace the circuit. Same thing.
Kenny wants to know how the mold situation is, and are you feeling healthy?
So that is a complicated question.
Oh, there's
I've reached a new level of tiredness to where I can't even stay awake after the rest of the day, and I gotta forcibly take a nap. Like my eyes are open, and I completely don't have any strength in any of my extremities to where I just have to go to sleep against my will. But other than that, I'm doing great. Yeah.
Forget Your Life wants to know why positive first. Does it matter?
Why positive? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. But if I'm going to get shocked, I'd rather get shocked before I touch the ground. So if you attach your ground, then you've got a source to get shocked. If you're not touching ground, you can't get shocked. So if you establish your ground first, and you're working something energized, and you make a mistake or whatever happens, you're going to get sparks and burned and all that stuff, shocked, whatever. If you attach your ground last while you're working energized, really nothing happens. You're just touching whatever you want to, and there's no establishment to a potential. So usually your hot areas are better protected once everything's fully installed properly, and your grounded objects and connections are just wherever, because they're just ground. They're safe to touch wherever, so they're not usually as guarded. So I always try to land my hots first and get them nice and landed where they're more protected once they're permanently installed.
Daniel Fool says screwdriver across the leads trace the circuits faster.
Yeah.
Kenny said, I gotta go, buddy, but if you need assistance ever, let me know.
I appreciate it.
Doctor says crazy health issues are the mark of a successful tool YouTuber.
Yes, sir.
BW says positive is more isolated than ground. Kenny says if your wife will allow it, you should grow your beard out with me. Just make sure to groom it good.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, check it out. Right now, first off, this thing's got a really useful light. This is why we didn't put screwdrivers across terminals, because my panel will maybe not turn off. It's old. So light works really good, actually. Pretty decent, honestly. Right now, you can see we're at a level 6. So right now, we're going to find every breaker possible. We're going to scroll this down to where we're like a level 3. That way, we're not overly sensitive. And when we get close to the breakers, you're going to see where it turns on. I'm going to turn the sound back on now. And maybe we can trace this. I see bathroom circuit here. And I see a 99%. Now, you're supposed to hold this thing sideways like this when you're tracing, but I physically can't get in there. So we're holding it the wrong way. But it looks like we already have this thing labeled.
BW says with the mycotoxins, you should shave it off.
Yeah. If they, if I was like sourced with mycotoxins, but we got rid of the thing that was actually producing the mycotoxins a long time ago. Let's try this circuit.
Charlton says, nice hard hat for a hard head.
So we're not getting, exactly. So now we're not getting any beeping.
Mm-hmm.
And if we turn this back on, we get the beeping. So that's a good sign that we found the right circuit.
Russ says he's growing his beard out again for the summer. It makes a good sunscreen.
That's true. Okay, let's leave that there.
BW says hard hats protect the joist from his head. Charlton said been painting and weeding. What are you doing?
Well, they're new shirts. So I'm wondering if they still bother me, because we have to wash everything new that we buy.
Charlton says been painting and weeding for insurance pictures. My old insurance went up 60%.
Whoa.
Buzzville says luckily you know rocket science or you would be doomed.
Okay.
Buzzville says it's a dog because the dog's right through. Kenny wants to know if you own a heavy duty pair of Klein tool cable cutters.
The ratchet cutters, I used to.
And then
not
what
anymore.
do you recommend?
You know, that's hard to say, because I've always bought the cheaper ones and gotten by. because I worked for a larger company that had all that stuff. And then I stumbled upon a bandsaw and discovered how useful that is. So between the cheaper ratchet cable cutters and a bandsaw, I've always gotten by. Anything larger, it was a full-on shutdown where tools were supplied. So I know the Ideal Bigfoot is good, and I don't even know if they make it anymore, but the Ideal Bigfoot had extendable like arms that came out of the bottom of the handle, and you could get more leverage with it. And then it had a big old pad, that's why they call it the Bigfoot. You could set the pad on the floor like this, and you could ratchet your wire because the pad was, you know, about that big. It's yellow, it's called the Ideal Bigfoot, and that thing cuts up to 1,000, I think, MCM.
Charlton says if our insurance agent is watching, they might increase our insurance with the work you're doing.
Hey, can you hand me that?
The pair that he's looking at is around $200, Kenny says. The pair of tool cable cutters.
That's not terrible. Because there's so many knockoffs now, it's driving even the best ones to a lower cost nowadays. So one of these is a light, one of these is the fan. The way I wired this at the switch was where I believe both of these turn on at the same time at the switch. So it doesn't matter.
Like the motion detector.
Right, it doesn't matter which black goes to what anymore. It used to, but now it doesn't.
We have one problem with using this light. If it goes off of motion, then it turns off if we're in the shower with the curtain
Oh, don't
shut.
say that, Angela.
It does.
Don't say that.
I was in the dark in here shaving my legs the other day. And I was like, there's no way to wiggle my arms. Because I'm too short.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What we should do is switch the
we-
motion detector to
No.
a different light. Yes.
No,
Yes, because it's irritating having this go on every time.
no. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch the motion detector to a different light because it's irritating when this thing turns on every time.
This is the true power of friendship, Kenny says. Ford or Chevy?
Oh, man. I'm gonna say this. I got a lot of Fords. I've got a Mustang, and there's a lot of tech in the Fords that Chevy can't touch. Whether or not Chevy's better for longevity and engine-wise is one thing, dude. I really, really like the electronics of a Ford. Like a lot. Will it last? I don't care. I get a warranty. The answer is no, it won't last, actually. The answer is no, they don't last. Okay, so we're going to make one of these wires.
Good. I have a Ford Coyote 5.0. Let's race.
Oh,
we
nice.
are blood brothers, Kenny says.
Right on. What year is it? He said Coyote. So I already know what year it is. Never mind.
BW says put a smart bulb in and tell it to turn on and off with Lady A or Google.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here, actually, is we're going to use one of these wires as a constant hot. Or it's not going to be constant hot, but it's not going to be tied to the occupancy sensor. So what we're going to do, we're going to tie the...
So it's just going to always
Let me
be on.
talk a little bit. We're going to take the occupancy sensor to turn on the exhaust fan. No, wait, that's the opposite. Why are we going to have a shower curtain there? We can't just like have the occupancy. No. We have to have the occupancy sensor. Which light are we going to turn on for the occupancy sensor?
That one.
That one?
Yeah. The other light switch.
We kind of need to make up our mind before we wire this.
I would love that because I get irritated with the fan coming on every time that the sensor comes on because it's loud and obnoxious.
Damn.
And Kaylin prefers to have this light on in the morning instead of the one right above her.
Whatever we do, okay, so either way, we got to split this. We're going to have the exhaust fan and the shower light come on at the same time.
That's fine.
And then we could do just this light on the occupancy sensor because it's already wired that way.
But how do you separate that over there?
I got to run that to a separate switch either way, so I'll probably tie that to that light to where...
So all the lights come on at the same time?
The shower light and this light will be on at the same time. That way we can...
But I thought you said this light.
No. The shower light and the exhaust fan will be on a switch.
Okay.
And then the occupancy sensor will be on the exhaust fan light and that light.
That's confusing, but all right.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we got the wires to do it.
Charlton says that if my agent comes by, that I need to wear a sexy dress and bat my eyes and wink at him. Don't we have a lady agent? So maybe you should wear the dress.
I don't even know what we have anymore. They're not useful. Allstate sucks, man. Allstate's not raising anything.
Kenny says, I need you to wire me in a nice speaker system and concrete walls.
A nice what? Let's go get some Romex.
Kenny says, in concrete walls, he needs a nice speaker system for you to install.
Oh, nice.
And then he also says, get it right, it's a fart fan.
How come you're not wearing your cute jersey?
Why are
With
you
no
throwing
pants
all my
on?
stuff on the floor?
Because you're not wearing it. You're supposed
that
to be
butt.
pantsless.
I showed your butt.
You're supposed to be pantsless with the jersey on. We talked about this.
But there's
More
mirrors.
views.
There's mirrors, sir.
More
Only
views.
you get that.
More views. Let's have the chat vote.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
All the things keep falling. BW says 3 days later. Said hi.
What's up? What's up, BWs? I think I said that. I think he's talking about us taking too long. Oh, we still got to install. So we got to change out some toilet seats, chat. We gotta hang this thing.
He decides at 5 o'clock in the evening to do all this too.
Hey, I haven't felt good in I don't know how long. You got to get what you
7
get.
years bad luck for tactics.
You got to get what you get while you can get it.
Yeah, but it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I wanted to just chill. I wanted to Netflix and chill, but he said no.
Okay, so this is the plan, okay?
Put the yellow wire through the holy medulla.
Yeah. So we're going to bend it here like this, right? We're going to pay attention to the orientation. And then once we set it up in here straight all the way up, it's going to flop down because it's at this bend here. And it should be exactly where we want it.
You shouldn't have said it like that. Kenny says his wife got a tattoo and a massage today for Mother's Day.
Oh, nice.
I've gotten one massage in my life
It's not true.
and no tattoos.
And that's why we have children.
BW says this is early for you to decide to do all this. Russ says, treat your lady right, Robert. Yeah,
Yeah.
Russ said. Thank you, Charlton. He says happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Oh. Was nice.
BW says, how many times have we heard him say it'll work?
It will work.
Why is that so angry looking?
Arrgh.
It's like you ripped off one of Copper's nails.
This is the one that Klein sent
Stuck
me.
it to it. Kenny says if you don't want to grow the beard out, we could rock the T-ball couch mustache. Good question, baby. I don't know. Is it out there?
No.
Where we sat to eat?
Yeah.
Whoa! Knife is
BW
sharp.
says that knife is called a carpet dagger.
Oh, yeah?
Russ says, or you should have a goatee.
I think I'm going to have to get in the attic, actually.
You're going on your own then.
Yeah. Actually, no, we're going to have an adventure.
Nope, you're going on your own then.
What the hell, man? I just cut this. I just cut this. Can't see what I'm doing.
With what, man?
Where's the button? There it is.
Okay, hold on.
Ah, I'm feeling lightheaded all of a sudden.
You're crazy. They need something to drink. Just grab water bottles.
There's Capri Suns.
Yeah. Are y'all drinking out of it? Then get the water bottles to take outside. Grass will get all in it. Yeah, just grab water bottles.
Oh, I just re-stripped the wire that I already stripped.
Doctor says gotta go. It's just past this fake internet doctor's bedtime.
We'll see you later, man. Have a good one. I hope you get better.
Kenny says I got zapped this week installing a dishwasher.
Oh, man.
Baby, get water bottles or grass will get in the cut. If you're taking it outside, grab water bottles. Okay, well, grab something that has a lid.
Okay, I need one of them there connectors.
One of them there connectors.
One of them there connectors.
Bad things happen in your attic, VW says. Buzzville says little people live up there.
I need that plate. Where's that plate at? This one. Got it. Okay. It goes like that.
Kenny says, I'm glad you finally went live again, my sweet, sweet prince.
Right on.
Charlton says, I had a Klein knife like that when I first started out, was skinning 500 cm copper, sliced a patch out of his thumb.
Nice. That's actually the same style of knife that I tore my tendon with. Hey, hand me that there cock ring.
And then Buzzville says, what in tarnation?
What in tarnation?
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a close up on your crotch.
You did.
Sorry.
I was even getting a close up on my crotch. I was like, oh, it's nice.
You're so crazy. Don't aim a knife at your body, Buzzville says.
It's true. See how nice this is? You don't need a whole screwdriver. You just... I'm telling you, man, the little Klein thing's the way to go. That's what I call mine.
Little. I thought it was the little Robert thing.
The little Robert thing?
Or the little Angela thing.
Because it's
It
yours?
was mine. Mm-hmm. Nobody else's. Not even yours. When we got married, it became mine.
Yeah, that Kenny can't have it.
Nope. Even if he butters you up with sweet, sweet Prince. Kenny says, is that a Lowe's Klein tool or is that the real deal?
So, this one was bought before Lowe's. But, yeah, it's a Lowe's tool.
Russ calls them baby Kleins.
Baby Kleins. Get in there, sir.
Starting to get shaky.
Get in there. That's what I get for doing the right thing. This is why they didn't use a connector, chat.
Charlton says, I just replaced the skin over wound and wrapped electrical tape on it.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. But usually I just go with just straight electrical tape.
It's true.
You said true.
I said, it's true.
It's true.
You do it for me, too.
There we go.
The things you do for love, Kenny says. I
Okay.
just realized that I was not showing all of you. I'm too close.
Oh.
Russ says, and super glue he uses.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to try next time.
Next time.
As hard as I'm pushing, there's going to be a next time.
Budsville says he's doing it because he didn't like the light. The wife is the excuse.
Oh, this light's going back up.
No, we're trying to take the power from this one. Because there's no light in the actual shower, so when the shower curtain gets pulled, it's all dark.
Yeah, this is her Mother's Day.
Even though it's not for me, it's for the girls.
It's their Mother's Day.
Did you even get me anything?
Huh?
Did you even get me anything? Any loves or anything?
I did.
Anything planned?
I did.
Yeah, very inconvenient. Especially whenever the only light that's over close to the shower, which is this one, is on a sensor to where when the, the shower curtains close, the sensor's like, oh, there's nobody in here, and turns off. You ready to go to work at 5 a.m. sharp Monday morning? Kenny wants to know.
Yeah, where are we going?
Budsville says you can curl up and cry easily. That's what Tactics did. Russ gave his wife her first gift today.
Oh, nice.
What was it? I don't think they can see exactly what you're doing.
Getting my ass kicked. That's what I'm doing. I couldn't get that in there because the wire's too short. They never had it the right length to start with, so that's as good as it's gonna get. That part's gonna have to flop. We might run a self-tapper in there, but yeah, that's.
You want to show them a little closer view because I can't really see what you're doing.
We're good.
Okay. Diligent Dave says if I went live every time my wife asked me to do something around the house, I'd have about a year's worth of content. Tim the Toolman Taylor, I like the hard hat with the light, Jeff Webb says.
Oh, what's up, Jeff?
Kenny says we have a 28 unit complex to wire downtown.
Oh, nice.
Moises says, so you used to having his hard hat on at work and he even wears it at home.
I used to wear, yeah, you gotta wear a hard hat. When you're on a construction job site. You know, I'm gonna self-tapper this because it's bothering me. The previous people really screwed us over here, and they didn't have a connector. So we put a connector on it, but I wasn't able to put this slot here in this hole because the wire is just too short. The wire is too short, so I think we're going to have to
I hate when that's the problem.
improvise here. I tried to put this in this slot first and fold this thing backwards and then refold it, but it's just not happening. Here we go.
Charlton says OSHA might come to the door.
Oh. I better not. Okay. We're gonna have to do some troubleshooting, or not troubleshooting, some tracing. Or we can cut the hole. Let's cut the hole first.
Kenny says they also screwed you over by not labeling it.
Well, what is that for? What is that for?
What a hole! That's what we're about to see.
Is that a bracket? Oh, that's a bracket to screw it to the. Okay.
Arc it, brother. It will work, Kenny says.
Cool.
Does
Okay.
that box talk?
My light's trying to die.
It is. It's
This one
flashing
says,
us.
says, "Hello, I'm a light
It's an English line.
from London." my dirty dick fingerprints. Is it?
I don't know. What's a wafer light? Russ says.
What the hell, man? Why? Why is this thing shitty out the box? Nah.
Set the light switch for 500 or 5,000 K daylight. How do you do that? Oh, there's a switch
That's
here.
not getting better.
I did it.
Look, we're gonna
1,200, 1,000, or 800.
We're gonna be returning this, but we're gonna be returning it with this piece. We're gonna wire this piece because I'm not going back to Home Depot.
Magic eraser time,
later.
Jeff says.
I don't think I licked it, so it ain't coming off.
Serge says dirty what? And Kenny says dirty what? And then BW says dirty handed operator. We can try a dry eraser. Not dry eraser. Magic eraser.
We can
'cause
try
got
it.
one.
We can try it. That's irritating.
Hey, the little switch, I switched it to 5,000 K.
Yes,
but
good
it
job.
had different numbers beside it. Over here.
Oh, that's lumens. 800, 1,000, 1,200 lumens. Damn. We're going to go with the sun. The sun setting.
Which is lots of lumens too.
Lots of lumens. Okay.
Dirty wafer light.
Dirty
Dirty what Russ
wafer
said.
Ow.
They were very confused on what you said, so now I want to roll the tape back and be like, what happened?
I said that I touched you with my dirty dick beaters.
Oh. They don't know what that is? Sad.
Well, I called it a thing. I don't know what I said. I think I mixed up finger and dick for like dick fingers or something. I don't even know. I think I said my furry dick
They
fingers.
said dirty dick fingers.
Yeah, my
What kind of drunken light? Can light your drunk go home?
Okay, we got this. We
They said
need
the can light is drunk and needs to go home.
absolutely. Let's go.
Charlton says Tactics should wash his hands more often.
Well, I thought that at first, but no, it just came dirty. We didn't do that. Hey,
Jiggle fest.
did I just put a battery back on the charger? Or did I put it beside the charger?
I don't know. You may go look.
Yeah.
Here.
Hang on.
There goes monetization.
No.
So what's his favorite tool brand? I see he owns pretty much all of them. LOL, says Moisey.
Flex is very, very good for the price.
You wanna
Flex
hold
makes
it
the best just about of everything.
while I go check on the Honda?
Right. Yeah, let me hold that. Okay. Yeah, we want to get that centered. Hang on, she's checking. DeWalt and Flex probably is my favorite. But if I had to pick one, I could do Flex and then have the compact Milwaukee.
You did it so fast you didn't realize that you did it right.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Stop biting that. Here, hold that.
Where are you going?
I gotta grab a tape measure because I put it down.
Jeff Webb says, I just got a Flex kit. Thanks for the recommendation.
Oh yeah, you won't be upset either because that's hopefully you didn't get the compact stuff. If not, you're gonna be in for a little bit of disappointment. But
BW says that you love Makita.
Yeah.
Kenny says he's still rocking the Melatough gear. Thanks again for the recommendation. It's great for framing, exterior, interior, you name it.
Oh, nice. He did get it. Nice.
Jeff says turbo size with turbo. I mean full size with turbo.
Oh yeah. You'll.
Told me that and tell you what I'm going to do. She says she thought my birthday is playing with you anymore because he keeps pushing me. But
Okay, this is 56
because
and
you know, I said I
32.
4.
32.
Well, if y'all have been playing together, y'all can come in here.
So 56. So we got
It's not.
what's that? 32,
Good tell her
16.
that mommy says y'all can come inside.
You guys are distracting. I said 52. 52, 52. No,
just
it was
say
at
I'm
56.
going inside. Mommy said we could, and then she can come in if she wants.
I'm gonna cheat and do I said 56, right? Yeah, 28. Let's see here. Yeah, if you're an
Mom-
idiot like
Mom
me and you
says
don't know what
56.
56 is, you can take 56, break it in half, then look at your tape measure and see 28. If 8 and 8 is 16 and you're too stupid to add 16 to...
Moises says 56. Kenny says 32.
Do I have
Yeah.
to clean up with her?
If y'all made a mess together,
28.
yes, y'all need to clean up.
We just make a
Ideally, we want
Okay, clean it up,
28
please.
and we want 16. Okay, so the center's here. And here, now what's good about these wafers is that they can straddle studs because the wafers are only half an inch tall.
I might need to go deal with that,
You
babe.
might need to go deal with that, huh? Let me see.
Ouchies.
What was that?
Something loud and angry.
Oh, that was a bit. Nice. I think it probably hurt the tub.
Probably.
Probably. Probably. That's 16. Make sure you take your microphone off.
Well, I gotta position the thing where people can see you still.
Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna see if they'll take care of it themselves, and then I'll go.
This thing has a little hole already cut out, so we don't have to do too much thinking. And I'm just gonna touch a dot on each end. Like this, just a little kind of 4-point pattern. And now I'm gonna check with my stud finder before we cut. Stud finder there, please.
I thought you were my stud finder.
Beep, 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 beep. So I can see this here. That's probably a stud or a rafter, whatever. It's not.
Kenny says that he'll patch your tub if you chip it.
Oh my goodness, that's not a stud. That's just a really shitty piece of sheetrock. The hell? That's not a stud, guys. Why? What are they? Oh my god, what are they doing? How do you even get a seam to look like that? Raptor's here. Right where we're cutting, actually. That's gonna help us fish though. So, not mad. Yeah, they go this way, don't they? Yeah, because the trusses go that way. Yeah, so all the studs do go that. Okay. I saw this hard line here and thought for sure, but it just takes that extra special person to put a line where there's not even a... Yep. Yep. Okay.
Mommy,
Kenny says they didn't even install your sheetrock right.
we need a wet wag.
Okay.
What's a wag?
A rag. Dr. Horton?
What's up, Mr. Horton?
No, it was a question. Charlton says Dr. Horton.
Oh. Ta-da!
Look at that beautiful circle.
Look at that. Is that my light flickering?
I don't know.
Can I say this is a tap?
A That's okay. Say, Mom, let it for me.
Can I undercut it, or do I want to cut it the exact shape that they gave me? Let me have that,
For a quick second.
let me have that circle, and let me have that light.
Circle and what light?
That light. I don't trust him. No, that light.
What light?
Mommy. Mommy.
What light?
Chili.
Hang on.
Hold on.
All right, let me see here. Okay, so this thing is the perfect measurement. So we can't undercut it. We have to be the exact amount. Were you pulling power off with the light? We got two switch legs here. And now I'm pulling my power on that yellow Romex to go over here. The reason why we're using number 12 is because we don't know what size the breaker was originally. So your best bet is just to go with number 12, just in case you're on a 20 amp breaker, which it looks like the original wire was number 12. So that was a good call. And then we're just gonna go over here. Now I've got, we're gonna switch it with the fan, and then we're going to do the light separate. And we're gonna tie this light to the occupancy sensor. And then we're gonna tie, I still gotta do some switch work inside that wall here in a second. Waiting for my wife to get back. Let me see here. Come on. Actually, can we just push it back up in there? No. Let's put it back where we found it. There we go. Shove it back up in there. This is the problem with the expensive stuff. Nice.
They're getting hungry, and I
Well,
don't see us stopping anytime soon. Should I order some food real quick?
Yeah, we get some pizza. Hey, my phone's here if you want it.
My phone's somewhere. Can I go into the restroom?
Hang on. Let me see if I can.
Oh no, it's got your arm.
Oh, it's got my arm.
Russ says it lost audio for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's because my daughter was being whiny. You guys don't want to hear that.
You're gonna have it switched with a fan?
Yeah, I've already answered all those questions.
Okay. Why are you
It's right
throwing
there.
things at
It's
me?
right there.
I don't see it.
It's right there.
Do you need it?
Sometimes.
Do you need it right now?
Sometimes.
Dude, do you need it right now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Whoa.
Can you hold this for him for a half a second while I it's on your desk, Keely. Okay, honey.
What do I need to hold?
We might have jumped the gun tying all that in. Dang.
Will you hold this?
Well, I'm going to try to not get in the attic.
Thank you, baby. I need the restroom. Keely's holding it here just a minute.
Okay. Is the light in the way, baby? Here. I'm trying not to go in the attic, chat. And now that I don't think there's a rafter here, it's not going to be an impossible fish. It's still going to be a little bit difficult, but we're going to try. We're going to try something here. Because it's worth not going in the attic. All right, let's see if we can.
Can I order something different? Because they had pizza at lunchtime and Kaylin had it last night.
Pizza sounds good.
Sometimes.
Oh, never mind.
I'm not feeling it.
It's snowing.
Is this a, that would be a straight shot. Let me think about this. Does this break off from the inside? It does, and I can reach my arm around there and then hand it to that hole, to hand it to this hole. Ha! Let's try that.
Yes, baby. Just a minute. Okay, I'll see.
Hey, do we actually have actual exhaust fans in this house?
I don't know what that means.
Do they actually attach flex to this?
How should I know?
I don't know. They might have actually attached flex to this. Wow. We've never owned a house where they actually attach flex properly. I'm going to go in the attic.
Bummer.
Yeah, I was trying not to. I thought I was going to be able to reach in there and then do some shady stuff and make it happen, but it's not worth it at this point. We're just going to go in the attic and drop it in there real quick. So we can try one more time. I'm not going to waste too much time with this. I can usually get pretty good with these. Just not able to do it today. I said we're gonna try one more time. We're gonna try one more time.
It doesn't look like the comments are coming through.
Sometimes it'd be like that. We can't see the comments, chat.
I'm trying to fix it. Okay.
Did you fix it?
I think so. Oh wow, I messed up.
That was my afternoon snack.
Kenny asked me to get in the attic.
No. Yeah, Kenny, get in there. Damn. I'm gonna. One more.
Oh my goodness, I messed so much.
Yeah, it happens. How many people are here?
Right now 25 it looks like. John A says, why not have it switch with the light above the mirror? Keep the fans separate.
I want the. You need the exhaust fan on with the shower light because if not, there's no point having an exhaust fan on. If not, the kids aren't going to turn on.
Kenny says you should show everyone how to wire a big set of light switches sometimes.
Yeah. I don't feel good about this one. I don't feel good about this one. Stupid.
Fan and light should be on separate circuits or the light will flicker when you turn the fan on.
That's fine. That's something I'm willing to live with. I kind of want to like just attach my drill to it and just go.
Charlton says if a snake sticks its head out, run. Budsville says snow, woohoo!
Hang on.
Kenny says 5 ways. True Build wants to know if that's an 8-inch light. It's a 6-inch.
This is a 6-inch. Hey.
John says very easy. Tyler, you have power going to the black screw on a 3-way. You're 1 to the light on a gold. Delay 14.3 to the other switch on the gold.
Okay.
Kenny says need me to get in the attic. Russ says my cat would be eyeballing that hole in the ceiling right now.
Okay, well the good news is I can see that I'm going to lay on my stomach to reach it, but you know what? I'm just going to go.
Screw it, send the apprentice up there, Ben says.
All right, get on up there.
They're apprentice, same thing.
All right, you guys come with me.
There's a lot of comments.
I don't think they can hear you because your microphone's still right there.
I'm getting you caught up.
Oh, okay. Actually,
Have fun. I'll order food. What do you want exactly?
hang on a second. Whatever pizza, chicken, bacon, pizza, chicken pizza. Oops. That was in the garage light. Garage light's already on.
Yeah.
I already know I'm going to regret getting in this attic. Now I gotta clip one more thing to my stupid hat. And do this all one-handed. Most of my work. That was the air compressor. Most of my best work is done one-handed in the dark anyway, so this should be a snap. Oh, this sucks. All right, watch out. Okay, let's get the light on here. All right, this is the O clip right now. The O clip is I our only source of light other than this thing. This thing's pretty bright, but this is our O-clip right now. We'll turn it into turbo. There we go. We got it on floodlight. This is spotlight. Little light right here. Let's go. We are behind that ductwork there. And I didn't wire. I didn't run the HVAC. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even do the installation. I was too sick to do the installation. Okay. I got to turn off my light to find the light. There it is there. See the light? You guys can't see it because this light's on, but if we look there, you'll see some light that I put in there. That way we can find it. Oh, crap. We got to go over there. Shoot. And I got my tool pouch on. That's not good. Why not use a fish stick? Well, this is faster. I need to get this pouch off though. I'm having to thumb the Velcro one-handed. It's good Velcro. Damn. Okay. Nice. Okay. Can I stand on that? Yep, we can stand on that one. What the hell? There's double duck. Okay. I guess we're going in there. Yeah, and I'm taking you with me, I suppose. Hang on. I've lost more tools in this type of installation than anything ever in my life. So I'm trying to like just take a quick roll call before I venture off in there. Okay. Rafters are going this way, so there should be a rafter here. And there'll be one here. So my knees are going to be here. My face goes there. Ha, appreciate it, Kenny. No veto pouch. No. No, you get a little bit lighter and this. Actually, technically, yeah, there is a veto pouch down in there. I used it as a stuffer. Okay. I really don't want to do this. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Shit, this fucking sucks. Yeah. Get over there. Get over there. Oh, I was hitting that freaking. Okay, here we go. Yeet! Nope. I even said yeet and it didn't work. This is. I'm losing comfort. Okay. I gotta put the camera down. Or we can just fall through the ceiling. Both sound pretty good right now. Okay. That should be close enough. That's got to be close enough. If it's not, I do not care. Nice. And got to feel around with my toes. Okay. Yay. Okay. No, this isn't the worst attic. I paid good money to have somebody professionally vacuum this out and add all this new before I moved in this house, because I flat out just was dying earlier, about 2 years ago. Had mold poisoning. Had to throw away everything I've ever owned and restart. So everything is new. This is what happens when you're an electrician and you buy a house, right? You buy a house and you say, oh, don't worry about the electrical portion of the inspection. And then this is what you get. You get all this dumb crap. Open joint, open joint, open joint. Open. It's wild. Okay. Put a blank on that, yeah. Yeah, I know. See, these clothes are clean, but I can't even breathe around soaps and stuff. So even though these clothes are clean, they can't be in the house. All the chemicals bother me. I'm practically like a bitch now.
Hey, do we want bone in or bone out?
Whichever one. I like bone in.
Okay.
Set this here for a second. I am unable to set this here for a second. Hang on.
Do you want pasta?
Yeah. Chicken, bacon, something. Something.
Two toppings and then the pasta for your you want vegetables?
Yeah. Probably. Come on, Hat. Okay. You're gonna come hold this?
I'm trying to order this.
I know.
And then I can't.
All right.
Peely stuff.
John A says I could have used a fish stick. The hole is facing that way, so I couldn't. Yeah, we had to go that way. So I would have loved to have used a fish stick. I suppose I could have like shoved a whole fish stick up in there, and then just used my fingers and like just barely fed it this way. We probably could have done that. Zip tie you to the light? That's not a bad idea. Zip tie. I can just hook you on that wire right there and face you that way. Because this cage here, the small rig cage has a lot of mounting options. I'm gonna hook you to the ground wire for safety. What do you got? Nice. That'll work. Before we do anything, we should see if this light works. The hole. 'Cause we undercut just a little bit. Yeah, we got to cut just a little bit more. Ow! The spring fell out of here. Piece of crap. We're gonna put the spring back in here now. What happened? We're gonna install this spring back. That's irritating. That's not right. The spring fell. The spring fell out. It's not good. No, it's not good. Now I got to figure out how to make it work, because it fights like that. So I think it goes like, well, it's got to go like this. Doesn't even matter because the light is getting returned anyway because it comes with the stupid black smudge on it. So maybe we don't even bother. We just keep using it to dry fit. F it. So the answer is that you cut exactly what the circle is on this one. Let's see here. Oh shit. Let's go a little bit more. Doesn't look like it gives us very much trim though. So if you're doing this professionally, I would say use a hole saw. Yep, that's about as good as that's gonna get. Okay. See what the I can't see the chat. I had to drain the whole ceiling fell. See here, right there. I gotta get my pouch back on. Hang on, I gotta get this pouch on. All right. There we go. And most of what you do, man, electrical, you don't need much torque. Which is why I really, really like this Klein screwdriver here. You can get it nice and tight. Come back and just do a little final tighten. Oh, look, it's nice too. It's nice, it's nice. I'm gonna say I really, really like this knife. The more I use it, the more I like it. If you're going for speed, you definitely want to use a pop-in bushing for this. Or not a pop-in bushing, but a pop-in connector or something. Because these are definitely not designed for very much room. And I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked right now trying to put this connector on. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked putting this connector on. Please, sir. Go on there.
I can't see you.
They can't see me?
No, they're looking at the wall.
What are they looking at? Fix it.
The wall.
Why are they looking at the wall? Stop looking at the wall, chat. Stop looking at me. Look at the connector.
There.
It's because the Romex is moving on the other side. Yeah, you guys are touching the Romex that I'm working on the other side right now. Yep, regretting life now. There we go. It lied to me. That's cross-threaded right now. Let's see if it wants to bounce on there. It's not going to. Nope. Please don't make me take the whole freaking thing apart. We're going to spin it on. It made me take it apart. Hello? Yeah, why didn't I buy the pop-in ones? I will never know. Damn. Officially got my ass kicked by a connector. I should have known better. It did too, man. It made me take the whole freaking thing apart. Hey, how long does it take to order pizza nowadays? All right, just checking. Put the black in there. Just fold it all up in there. Okay, we will leave that there for now. Now we gotta wire the exhaust fan. So maybe we can switch spots on this or something. I don't know yet. Let me check the chat. Budsville ADHD. Pouch put on a 25-pound tool belt. What's that, Dub G? No, I don't stream on other platforms. I only do YouTube. Okay. Let me see here. We're gonna wire this thing now. Before we wire this, we need to... I need my wife in here to hold this. I could probably... Yeah, that'd be really close though. Let me see if I can switch this camera. Probably take a piece of this wire here. Let's get this ground wire here. I could use you. Just call. Just call. Just call them. They have a phone. That's why you call. But you can ask them the different choices. Okay, fantastic. It's amazing. Nice. We can give you a little O clip. Put the O clip on here. It's a UV flood. There we go. And it's a magnet. Nice. Okay, now how much slack do we have on these wires? We don't have any slack. Yeah, that's not going to go back on properly. There's no way. We're going to get our food at 10 o'clock.
I thought I killed the dog. No, I'm not going to get you a
Food's gonna get here in 2 hours.
They can see you. Go somewhere else. Okay, that's fine. 2 hours?
Yeah.
It's gonna take as long to get the pizza here as it took my wife to order it. Perfect.
There's only one guy there right now and they're really busy.
What's up?
There's only one guy there right now and they're really busy. So,
There's one guy working at the pizza place. Hey, at least we're, you know, using a connector, unlike they did. They didn't even use one before. Whenever you'd like to hold the camera. Whenever. No rush. I just gotta reach around the camera while I'm working. It's no problem. I gotta move my ladder. There we go. That's so much better. Yeah, we're gonna put this in last. This one's going in first.
The pizza's gonna be hot, babe. Be careful. I'm sorry, then.
You're good, baby.
Way longer.
You're good. I just,
That was a pretty cool rig that you set up, though.
yeah. Can you hear me that?
Yes. There's probably a better view up there.
It's a view. They do get a view. Hold that Romex. Thank you. See if we can sneak it in the back there.
Trying to leave it. It's not with
This is not fitting. It no fitting. It no fitting.
Well, it's gonna take about 1.5 to 2 hours for food.
All right. Well,
There's only one guy there.
I'm gonna have to struggle to get this in here.
He said, what can we take off to make it last a little, or go a little quicker? Well, I'm the only one here. I was like, okay, well, we'll just.
Put your mic on so I can hear you. Jonathan says Red Baron pizza for $4 from Ralph's Cooks in 25 minutes.
Well, typically, they've had it done pretty quickly, but he's the only one there tonight. So
Okay,
He's
let's
having-
ask this.
our orders plus others.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Get in there, bro. What the? It's going. Let's check the needle nose capability of these non-needle nose pliers.
Do I need to be holding the thingy? I'm reading comments.
Yes. Yes, you do.
It's a good thing we didn't move that mat out of the way because I wanted that extra fur on it.
Right.
Was it pretty hard to move around
There
in the
we
attic,
go.
or was it okay?
That's what I want. No, it was a nightmare.
I'm sorry.
The attic was a nightmare because I had to
Thank you that
lay
I
on
didn't
my
have to go
stomach.
there. Yeah, there's no way.
It was awesome. Put my knee on a rafter, lay on my stomach. Screwdriver won't fit in here.
Bet the chat is saying a lot of stuff.
Champ probably is saying a lot of stuff. He's saying my bad, my bad. Oh yeah, we ordered fresh pizza. Here, let me give you the Miss Tactics. That's how your face. And
my face.
you're making this face. That's the one you're making. You might want to stand in the tub.
Buy a pizza oven.
Okay.
Elijah says, thanks, man, for the tip on the $18 tool bag. I'm a handy man, and I just ordered one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's decent. It's actually really decent. I'm going to try this one more time. This didn't work last time, so it's probably not going to work this time. But my compulsion just makes me want to try it again.
BW says you need to get a helmet cam.
Okay, stand over here.
It says, can you put 3 12x2s in a 3/8 connector?
No, you can't. Good observation.
And Apache says, hi, Miss Tactics.
It's not worth it. We can't do it. It ain't gonna happen. We should stop. Just not. Yeah.
The Red Baron pizza is a frozen pizza, is what he was saying.
What's up, Mr. Helicopter? How you doing? It's good to hear from you. Hope all is well. I gotta check it.
Diligent Dave says she's probably calling 911 first. Russ says, have a great evening, guys. Dinner is calling.
We'll see you later, Russ.
That was a while back, so he might be gone already.
Oh, he's gone. We'll see you later. Either way, we'll see you later. Yep, we're just gonna install it like that. That's how it's going. That's why you want the cushion grip.
Apache says, what's up, buddy? A little better. Things are starting to look up. I appreciate you and checking on me.
Oh, no worries, man.
Gretchen wants to know, is this the exhaust fan?
This is the exhaust fan. Appropriate name for it, because right now it's being very exhausting.
Gretchen says, cushion grip is better on the teeth.
Absolutely.
Dub says, how much extra is going in an attic, percentage-wise, since we're all in different states?
How much is going in an attic?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Like, how much does it cost for somebody to work
Oh.
an issue that involves going in the attic, I
Oh,
guess?
yeah. Right. The company I used to work for, man, extending a branch circuit that was number 12, just 50 feet, started at about $600, and that was in 2016. So, the flat rate pricing included, but nowadays it's probably even more. I need to get a self tapper. We need a.
I thought you were a self-tapper.
We need to tap that. I am a self tapper.
Tyrone, yes, he was. For about a year. But he worked crazy hours, and it's when we just had our first child, so he didn't get to really see her much. So when the opportunity arose for him to go into inspecting,
All right, I gotta find
he
a.
transitioned into that.
We'll try the pointy screw first, then we'll do the self tapper. I might need the 90. Might need the 90.
Jonathan says, you know we give you a hard time because we like you.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Charlton says, please, a picture of Mr. Tactics with mouth holding a tool is not my idea of a good Saturday.
Oh no. We're gonna cheat. We're cheating.
Just says, I love addicts.
We're cheating.
Was it for a year that you were a salesman? Or 2?
Almost 2.
Okay, I knew it was 1.
We need to, we're gonna get the 90. Can you get it?
I don't know. I don't know what a 90.
I know. Watch out, let me get there. Can't fit. Yes, I was a salesman. My biggest sale for the company, probably 25,000. Nothing too crazy. That was 2016 though. That's still pretty good money nowadays. I had $50,000 weeks usually. Most of my money was made troubleshooting though. I didn't like to sell a whole lot of stuff. I like to troubleshoot. Hey, can you hold this again?
Uh-huh. Appetizer?
The project was a chandelier. Or not just one chandelier, a couple of chandeliers. I did a couple of chandeliers, a couple of circuits. Because when you do big chandeliers that are like the size of an F-150.
Appetizer?
Yes, please. Shout out to JP for these cookies.
Mm-hmm. I taste peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
Why is peanut butter now?
Oh.
Oop.
Oh. Don't need to hear me eat.
Some people like watching you eat.
Oh my God. They're dry as a motherfucker.
Well, they are over a week old.
The flip is going here.
Because you got them for your birthday.
Mm. In case you guys didn't know, the back of this is how you get the bit out. You take a Phillips, and you poke it, or a screw like this, and you can poke the bit out. That way you can grab the bit.
Mm.
That hole there is purposeful. If not, you're never going to get the bit out.
Apache said his biggest sale for a company, longer there, thank God, was $2.5 million. Zero appreciation for it.
Dang.
Jonathan says they gave you $2 for helping them. Apache said, exactly. I didn't even get $2 for it.
Dang. Okay. This shouldn't have to
But
be
he's
a
gone
thing.
to a better company now.
Yeah.
But it was a rough transition. Tarleton wants to know if those cookies will hold us until pizza.
No. Probably not. Hold that. It's fighting. You son of a bitch. All that hard work to get the thing in the stuff, and it's unstuffing the thing. Yes, right there, stay. You stay right there. Don't move. It's gonna move.
I feel like a doctor handing you different equipment.
Scalpel, sponge, self-tapper. It's not where I wanted that. It's not where I wanted that. It went in the wrong hole, chat. It went in the wrong hole.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yep. No.
I do.
Damn.
Ah!
Would you stop flipping tools around? Just open them like a normal person.
Why do you keep using other things as hammers?
I'm not hammering this time. I'm screwdrivering.
Well, nobody can help.
If that would stay, like I would just not have to do anything stupid, but we got to do stupid. So
Dub says, can the subcompact do a 3/8 lag bolt or a quarter?
Actually, I like the way that got installed. See how it's trying to move? You see how it's trying to move? It's just going to be stupid. We have to self-taper it. Hang on. I think so. Yes. There we go.
Denise says next week's video, tiling a bathroom floor.
Ha! It's wood. And it landed completely flat. Yeah, this can drive pretty big lags. Not efficiently, but it can do it if it needs to.
Dee says should have had Souls do it.
Souls. See here.
Not that I see.
Okay.
Did you even let him know you were doing this?
No, I don't usually tell them anything on weekends. Urgh.
Unless it's during the one you already have planned.
Yeah. This is my Romex here. We're gonna have to trace all this stuff out.
That's awesome, Apache. He says at the company he is now, he gets profit sharing and there's no secret to how successful their branch is. So you get a return on the investment and the harder you work, the better the bonus.
Oh no, that's great. It's the opposite of
Isn't it nice when people actually do that?
It is nice. Your boss takes good care of you though. Your boss takes good care of you.
But not all do.
Yeah, right.
Especially like certain jobs that, like a teacher job, for example, it's just a set pay. No matter how many years you've been there, that district pays out a certain amount. It doesn't matter if you do great things or not so great things.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to shift gears. We got to open up those switches. We need this, and one of these is going to be tied to the occupancy sensor. And then this this. Damn.
Moises wants to know if you turned off the breaker.
Yeah. This and the exhaust fan are going to be tied together. This is going to be tied to the occupancy sensor. Right. Let's smooth the ladder.
Smooth it.
Smooth it.
I was hungry when I ordered, so I ordered a lot of food.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Like I had the munchies. But I didn't. I'm like, let's get 2 of these, and 2 of these, and 2 of these.
I'm going to face that way. Okay. So you want to go behind me?
Sure. You want your cookie?
My cookie? The cookie's freaking dry, dude.
It's probably because it's old. You didn't eat them when they first got here, I guess.
It is. Well, I gotta get something. I was sick. I was sick. For a change.
Dub G says it's not tagged out. Shut down the job site. Docking 1 day pay. Turn in your badge.
We probably do need to turn the power back on to figure out which one goes to what. But first, let's get... We know we're going to be in this occupancy sensor.
Moises says, show us the puppers. Copper! Who's a sweet boy? Who is a sweet boy?
You good boy. Okay, you give daddy a dog hug. You give me a dog hug. Come here. Hi. Hi, what are you doing? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Do you want a cookie? Sit. Stay. Oh, here comes the other one.
She came up running on her hind legs.
Coco.
Denny says, "Oh, that's the cat. Now where's the dog?" Moises says, "What a smart dog. A bit jealous." And then we have our dancing dog.
Okay. All right, go lay down. Come here, Copper. Hang on, I gotta eat that one. I gotta eat this one too. Hang on. Wow.
They're watching you.
I gotta find no chocolates. I gotta eat that one too, sorry.
Dub G says, "Smarter than my apprentice."
Come here. Cop, sit. You leave it. You leave it. Leave it.
Coco won't.
No!
You haven't done it with him in a while.
Hey, you leave it. Kaylin touched him on the tail. Leave it. You're a good boy, take it. You can't even find it.
So tiny.
You're gonna eat the crumbs. Can't go that way. Kaylin's trying to walk through.
Yeah, I moved it as fast as I could.
Take that, bear.
There was liquid in there.
I see that. Wipe my nose with it first.
Fail.
Before I, party foul.
Yep.
Party foul.
Is it empty now?
Yeah. Which one does this one do? Do you remember?
The bottom one. I don't remember what that light does. I think that one does nothing.
Really?
I think because those top ones, this one does the mirror and this one does this light.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't think that other one does anything.
That might actually be good though.
I could be wrong, but I think that's what the case was.
All right, well, let's...
Because it used to be one was light and
Are they
one
clear?
was fan, right?
They're clear. Nothing's touching. Ah, something's touching. Hang on. One, two, yeah, okay, it's clear. I'm going to turn the power on.
Supposed to be 85 degrees in Southwest Michigan, Northern Indiana Thursday. Got to put window AC in tomorrow. Apache's laughing at our switch layout.
I didn't do it. We did not do our
Yeah, that's
switch
how
layout.
it was.
Turn this power on. Okay, power's on. Let's see here. Okay, this one is the
That top left.
top left.
I mean, top right. Sorry. Top.
Fail. This is right.
I was pointing right and
This
saying
is the
left.
right.
Yes,
This
you're
one.
right.
Okay, that is the mirrored light.
See, I know things.
What does that do?
That's that top light.
That's the top light. Oh, okay, cool. So we don't have to even open this one up. We can do everything from here. Because this light
I don't think that one does anything.
has nothing.
Because it used to be that one did one and one did the other, and then you may both be on the sensor, right?
Cool. Sure. I don't know.
What are you doing, doggies?
Turn the power back off.
They're camera shy, I guess.
Dog.
Yes, babe. I'm in the bathroom.
I heard it go click, but that's because it lost power. But it should have already lost power. Whee! Oops.
Why is the
Because that's where I put them.
You gotta go out, baby.
Why is there a lot of fluff? Why is there a lot of fluff?
There's a lot of fluff because Daddy cut a hole in the attic.
And it was fluff.
Yep, gotta go away, baby. Ooh, this one has tape on it.
Apache said you should fish for that switch to use for shower light.
Yeah, it's already fished. Haha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's to one of the ones that we're already dealing with. Because I think one was for the light and one was for the fan, and then you put both to that.
Probably. Yeah. So this one here. Let's see how many circuits we have in here. Should just have one. Yeah, that's what I remember. We only have one. One circuit.
Apache said he's doing better and that God is working.
It's awesome.
I thought it was too.
I think that, yeah, this is the hot. And I know this is the hot chat because, check it out.
But he's got a long way to go, he said.
We've got one here, right? And that's going to feed the constant hot for this switch. And then we got another one coming here. This is going to be the constant hot that's feeding this whole wire nut. And then we got another one that branches off that went to this switch. So this is going to be the constant hot on this switch. So we need to find the switch legs. And the switch legs are going to be here. So we need to break these apart.
How will you know which one's which?
Um,
How much would you charge for swapping those two switches, Tyrone said?
I don't know, man. I'd do it for $100. That'd be a quick 100. I'm gonna make it look really easy, but
You better not say that.
you're gonna jinx it. I'm gonna make it look really easy, but the amount of, you know, expertise, knowing how and what's what, and the time and the tools and all that stuff. Most companies would say they need to troubleshoot for about $300. It would include the dispatch fee and the membership and this job would probably cost you probably $400 to call an electrician out, minimum, for one that's like very reputable with background checks, that dress up in slacks and have iPads. But your average, you know, electrician might charge you like $150, $200.
Apache says, I will say getting back onto a tactics live stream is rejuvenating.
Nice, I appreciate that. All right, so
Carlton wants to know how many pizzas. There's, I think, 3 pizzas, 2 different pastas, 4 different kinds of chicken,
What?
2 different kinds of bread.
what was our goal here? We wanted to put the this occupancy sensor,
You wanted it to be the light,
the light.
the main light.
Right now it's already going
This
up.
light is what we were talking about.
Right.
But it could just be the light to the overhead light and not be the fan part.
Right.
Because we want the
So-
fan to be connected with the switch to go with the light that you're installing.
Yeah. So back to the I did a short the other day about this PT clamp thing, and you're going to see it in action, how useful it is. We're going to clamp here to the ground just like this, and we're going to be able to just touch and not have to do anything. And right now we're not getting any continuity because I haven't shorted anything. But what you do is hang on, there we go. So now we're in continuity mode where we're getting the beep for tone. So when we touch the same side, we get the beep. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go short a black and a ground together in the box up there. Then I'm going to come down here and identify which wire it is. Or I could do it vice versa. I could go like this. And I could just take one of these wires here like this. I could force it with some kind of gravity by pulling this up like this and then springing it down and then making it ride on the ground wire like that. So to check that, we would just make sure that this is touching And we're getting a nice beep there, so now I can go up here. And now I can probe around to find the one that I want. Like
Jonathan
this.
says, yeah, but
Over
do
here.
you have a neutral for that occupancy tools and tactics?
Yes. It's already wired.
Should we flip the light around?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I got a light up here.
All right, good.
Okay, so now whichever one I touch is going to be the one that I want. It shouldn't be this one because it's the one we just ran. And I'm thinking it's this one. It's not that one. Maybe this one? This one. So this one right here, this wire here. And if I had the neutral with it, if I could pull it down enough to figure out. Yes, I can. Figure out which neutral it goes with. But really all the neutrals tied together because it's all the same circuit. So all the neutrals are going to touch here anyway. I just need to know what black that we're looking for. And what happened? Oh, right. We unclipped it. This one here. So it's this one here. And that's going to be our shower. So we're going to take our shower wiring and put it up with this one. Because this is essentially just going to be tied together because that switch there is going to control our shower. And we also wanted to control the exhaust fan. So the exhaust fan wiring that's down here on the toilet.
That sounds funny.
Right there is going to get tied to those two wires. Everything else gets made up together. This would be the light.
You okay, Copper?
This would be the light for the exhaust fan, and it gets tied to the occupancy sensor. So if we want to verify that this is the light, we can do that. Let's do that real quick and verify before I tie it all in. You gotta move.
Why are you so concerned?
He wants the light. He wants to eat the light. Okay, so this one here, now, if I touch this one to the ground.
Tyrone wants to know how many times you've been shocked.
Notably, about 4 times. Truthfully, probably about 20, but notably about 4.
Don't tell the wife.
Once where I had an outer body experience and almost died.
Don't tell the wife.
So this one here is going to be the one that goes to our switch and our exhaust fan. This is the switch and exhaust fan. Remember that. So we're going to go up here and verify this black wire up here. And we should get a beep.
Should both be touching?
Yeah. So we're going to clamp back to this. There. And we should be able to get a tone on this one, please. Not that one. Try this one. There we go. Nice. So that's one way that you can circuit trace too. So now we know that this is going to go to
The sensor.
the sensor for the light. This would be the light. That's the exhaust fan. Neutrals tie together. Cool. Let's go ahead and wire this now. Then we'll wire the switch.
How will you know which ground goes to what?
All the grounds go together.
Well, that makes it easy.
So now,
All the white.
this here, this is the exhaust fan. This is our disconnect here. You can actually face the light this way and go over there.
Over where?
Over there. Yeah, so the light plugged in here, exhaust fan here, this is our disconnect. And we're gonna wire our light first, which is this one. And this is gonna get a little bit crowded. So we want to make sure we got good joints, good connections.
Apache says that you're protected now, that you got your blood changed out for Klein insulated plasma, unshockable.
You know what? We're gonna use the Wagos that are in my pocket.
Backwoods says, got a call when I was working on the Boo Boo bus. Non-licensed handyman found out what 7 kV on the mains felt like. He had to take him to the burn center. He was a lucky SOB.
Wow. Yeah, 7 kV is no joke. Look, he didn't touch it. Do I trust these? I guess I do. That's good connection. We gotta strip that. What are we doing?
Are you hungry? Apache says sometimes Wagos are the way to go.
Yeah.
Wagos. Which one is it?
I think they're called Wagos.
Gotcha.
Okay. I got that there. You might want to come back around here.
Make up your mind, man.
No. I will do nothing of the such.
I just want my arms to be sore.
I do.
So I'll have excuse tonight.
No excuses. I really want to make this a proper connection. It's so tempting not to twist that. God, it's so weird not twisting wire, man. It's so weird.
Why are you not supposed to do that?
Because it's a Wago.
Oh. Backwoods says wifey is brave, standing in the same room with a Sparky.
as I elbow the camera.
Yeah. Denny says, did he just say bear? Oh no.
Where'd he go? There you go.
Is it stranded or solid?
This one's stranded. So,
There was a couple solid and a stranded.
yeah,
So it's a mixture.
it is a mixture.
He has been saying weird things tonight, Suresh said.
Perfect. Now we're going to have 4 neutrals. And I've only got 3. Only got 3 doohickeys.
What does that mean?
3 ports for my Wago.
How's that gonna work?
We can make a jumper like an idiot.
That
or
finger
we
thing
could-
earlier was awesome.
That what?
Finger thing? What finger thing did you?
Oh, the dick fingers.
Oh. Jenny says, please don't summon that moron. George says, definitely worth to watch this again.
I'm going to make a jumper. This is stupid. This is dumb.
What happened?
We're going to make a jumper.
Wow.
It's like the most apprentice thing to do. Here, hand me that little piece of wire so I can make a
You hold
stupid
this.
jumper.
This one? Or this
Yeah.
one? Okay. This isn't little, but okay. If you call that little, then I don't know what to tell you.
Perfect. Now the floor will scratch.
Is it the 5th time's the charm?
How is that secure? I don't understand it. I don't like it. Whatever. Here, you get another one out of my pocket.
Where is your Kinetics at?
You know, they're in the other room. I'm not a huge fan of my Knipex. These are actual needle nose, so the Knipex made a needle nose set, maybe. I think
Dr.
they did.
Nick says they are great.
Yeah, the Knipex are great. It's true.
I like those bolt cutters they have.
Oh, I just used a black jumper for the neutral, so I wasn't thinking. Oh well. Sue me.
The homeowner might.
The homeowner might. Yeah. Whatever. There's another neutral up there.
My arms are killing me.
Is it how are we still needing another port for the freaking damn? We still need another. I'm using a wire nut, dude. I don't care anymore. We're using a wire nut.
Mark it with white tape to rinse it. To rinse it.
I'm not marking
Bathroom
shit.
exhaust fan, Dr. Mick says, we're adding a light.
You're adding
We're
a line.
using this
I'm
power.
not. Well, I miss it here. No, it just looks weird, dude. I gotta get the. Give me the right color. Damn. Hand me that white wire, please.
Hold it.
Actually, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I need a real size wire nut. I'm not gonna use a Wago on this.
Hey, one.
Yeah, because that's gonna be three. There's gonna be 3 Wagos for a neutral connection. It's just dumb.
Where are you going?
I gotta get a real wire nut. An actual one. Where are the wire nuts? Get a freaking 6-port. So there's an actual Lego. That's a 3. Man, I dumped out a whole bunch of wire nuts during a video and gave my buddy that pouch that had all the wire nuts in it. And they're not even here. Where are all the wire nuts at? That's crazy. Watch out, dog. Yeah, we're making this up.
We've been doing this for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Nice.
Learning with Juan is here.
What's up, Juan? Yeah.
What are you looking for?
It's fine.
I'm getting tired of standing.
You are. The dog is not.
Really? What type of light are you installing?
It's a exhaust fan light. Oh, the one it's above the shower. It's a little puck light. Little wafer. There. That makes me feel more comfortable. What the hell? Here we go. All right, Cobra, go lay down. Go lay down. Go. Get.
Learning with Juan says, hey, we hear the dog breathing. It's because there's lights on in here that aren't normally on.
Yeah, I like the lights. Freaking dog loves light.
Lazy just came on. Says Tactico.
What's up?
Nope. Tactiquito. Tactiquito.
Taquito.
No, Tactiquito.
Tactical taquito.
Yes.
What's up? Tactico?
Lazy said that.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Nick says, nice doggy checking on you.
Alright, let's see here.
Is that the dog I call Harley Davidson?
Maybe. What the hell's going on here right now?
That's the dog whimpering.
That goes like that. Yes.
Miss Kita?
No mosquito here. Get off. Bro, thank you.
Oh, poor Copper.
Hit him in the head.
Did I hit you?
Teach him to be a dog. He's so spoiled.
Miss Mazakista? Mazakista?
Hey, you don't have a stroke trying to read it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jumper. Nope, can't do that
Benny
either.
says, yes, sir. Tactics and souls are why I upgraded my tools and expanded battery platform.
I'm sorry. To be fair, I only show you the ones that are good for electricians. I don't show you them all.
Thank you, Juan. He said I did a good job saying that word.
Oh, nice.
I won't try it again now. Huh? I'm in the bathroom with Daddy. Still. Denny says, no worries, cats have 9 lives.
That's a terrible connection, but it's never going anywhere.
I think the food is here.
You do?
What do you mean?
It's like a website.
Is Sissy up there? Can she check?
No. It's not up there.
I don't know.
This is where you don't want to push on this, because if you slip, you're effed. How you got to go out? This is where you just want to bang on this like this and hope it catches. Okay, so it's not going to catch, so we gotta move some stuff around.
Does that hard hat come in a large?
Yeah,
Isn't that the size you have?
yeah, I think so.
I'm so wet.
So here we go again. We're just going to bang it. There you go, just like that. And then that's the hole right there. Okay. Why is that
Sorry.
cooking?
Denny says, Miss Tactics, when the lights flash, he's going to tell you it's the fixture and not that loose connection.
That was a ground. What am I looking for?
So does Tactics apparently 9 lives, that is.
Who did this? What'd they do, baby? Okay, let's go turn the... no, should we put the whole thing up?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Give me the little wafer light right there.
I thought we were going to go test it.
We are. We're just going to plug this in
Oh.
halfway. That's that. Let's go over here. Watch out. Stupid light.
Taking my feet.
Okay. Okay, this one is the exhaust fan and shower light. So, and then this is the constant hot. This is the occupancy sensor here. Okay, so that's that. All I need is a constant hot to check. We're gonna use this one. Yeah, we just go like that to check our switches before we wire it. Let's go hang the light. I got a light.
What is that?
It's so dirty.
It's very dirty.
It's dirty.
Where did that come
Do I even
from?
want this damn thing in my house?
Do you want to clean it first?
A second. Hey, go turn on that top breaker.
Yeah. Hold.
No, just go, you're fine. Okay. Okay, the microphone thing is hanging. Where's it go? Right there. Right there. Still good. Yeah, okay. Okay, watch out, because it's hot. All right, so this is our hot here. Right there, you can see where it's hot. This is a switch leg. This is also a switch leg. So if I touch this one to here, something should happen. Hopefully nothing explodes. Okay, that is our exhaust fan light, which is going to be tied to the occupancy sensor. Okay. And if we go over here and we touch this one here, this should be our shower light. And our shower light's on now. There it is there. Turn it off. Now what we need to check is when I do this, let me get it into spring action mode here. So it's pulling back and automatically making connection here. Because I don't want to ask my wife to do this. Stupid. Light on? No. Now the light's on. Hang on. We just gotta get it. There we go. Lights on. Perfect. Okay, hang on. That's what we're gonna do. Now our exhaust fan should be off, which it is. Go ahead. Wait, is that touching? I need a multimeter. And this is why this thing is so nice, because you can just unplug it like this. We're going to check the voltage here. Okay, that's a good sign. I've got 120. You saw what I did. Go ahead and pull that wire off carefully. Just pull it off that other connection. Don't touch any copper.
One?
Don't touch any copper. Yeah. Perfect. We're good. My multimeter turned off, which means we are 100% wired correctly.
Yay!
Yay! Go kill that breaker again, please.
Hold on 1 second, baby. What'd you say? It shouldn't be because they would ring the doorbell, you would think. Okay.
We're gonna blow these out. So let's go to the front, keep the camera low, not facing any license plates.
Okay. What is the time of the week for you guys? All of our clean clothes are being shown.
It's okay, I already showed them.
Are we gonna keep the door shut?
No, you gotta open it. Keep the camera low. You could hear it go.
I could.
That's the noise it made.
Huh?
That's the noise. It went. We just picked up this AC, the $300 at Home Depot. You close the window on top of it, so it's a split, and all the loudness is outside. It's direct drive. They're super efficient, super quiet, and the window closes down on the center of this. It's the best window AC you can buy. I don't even think that's an opinion. It's the best window AC you can buy. Because when the power goes out, your batteries can't power central AC. Your generator can't power central AC. You can power that with 8 amps, I think, of power. So it's one of those emergency prep things to have too.
Let's try.
You can close that door for me.
Oh no.
So Pete said, Mom,
Yes.
so Pete
Okay.
Oh. How is the flex blower? Suresh wants to know.
That one's not that great. It's really just a mid product. Hey, that snapped up there nice. There we go. That one screw that fell. Did you ever pick it up? Oh,
I was keeping it down there for safety.
yeah. Well, I was kicking it around for safety.
Here.
Ow, my finger.
What did you do that for?
What the hell is that going in there?
What do you recommend then? If that one wasn't a good blower.
Oh, for leaves and stuff, for a job, that's more for like a shop. So it's great for in the garage, sawdust, things like that. Dude, I got the 40-volt Ryobi. I'm not gonna lie, it's fine. You don't need anything crazy. It's kind of cheating because it's higher voltage. So the Ryobi stuff, even though it's low quality, you get the higher voltage, so you get. It's almost like a high quality 20-volt tool. Just low durability. I'm looking for the trim piece. I guess it's in the garage too. Bam.
What? Oh yeah. You must have put it out there. You need to put the light in.
Well, are we? Yeah, I guess we will for tonight, won't we?
Where did the other spring part go?
It's down there. It's right here. I can't figure it out. But we got to change this thing out anyway. We got to turn this. This is going back to Home Depot. So I don't think it's going to fall. It might fall. Damn. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Can you do it?
Yeah, it's let me try this.
Surge does mean for a shop.
Oh, yeah, the Flex one's fine. I got it for like $50, so it's very worth it, but I wouldn't pay full price for it. There we go. That's nice. It's got a little bit of a gap, but that's okay. Power's off, right? Let me go over there.
I thought so, but
Cool.
let me go.
That works for me. I got a hot
You
stick.
asked me to turn it off, and I never turned it back on. So as long as you didn't turn it back on.
Yeah, it's good. I got a hot stick, so if you think you turned it off.
I don't brag about turning things off.
Yes, you do.
I just brag about turning things on.
Oh. Okay, that's constant hot. That goes to this switch over here. This goes to this switch over here. This is the constant hot to this switch here. That's a Phillips. It's not even a. It's not even a. So strange. It's not even a Robertson. Man, it's a crappy screw. We get this thing on Amazon. We did get this on Amazon. This doesn't even have a listing on it. This thing could burn down. Oh, it does have. It has a UL. It has a UL. We might be okay.
Bapti says, "Gotta run, guys. God bless and take care, everyone."
Hey, man. Catch you later. Thanks for dropping by. Good to hear from you.
Mom, yellow and blue make green.
You're so right. That's so smart. She put two different magnet colors together, and it shows the color it mixes.
And yellow makes green.
Yeah.
True.
Look, Mom.
I saw. That's awesome.
I'm gonna plug this in here.
What else color makes?
We'll talk in a little bit, okay, babe?
See here. I'm not a fan of these screws at all.
Tyrone says, "Did I just witness a backstab?"
No, this is the back wire, so you can push it in the back, but as long as you're still tightening a screw on the side. GFCIs have this same type of method. It's pretty damn reliable, honestly. Some of your more expensive commercial grade switches have that design too. The fuck was that?
This-
The same time that I hit the switch, the
I
battery
guess
light
so.
dies?
Yeah.
Okay. It's usually how that works. I was gonna say, I thought the power was off.
Yeah. This decided to stop. Yes.
What else color makes?
If you put
Got an extra
blue
battery here.
and yellow, it makes green. If you put red and yellow, it makes orange.
You don't realize how good this light is until you sitting in the dark. That button. Cool.
And blue and red make purple.
It's true. I like how it says top and I'm cramming it in here upside down. It's extra special. Damn. This is why the Volt Claw is so good.
Purple. All of them might not work.
I gotta go get the Volt Claw. Throwing things.
But in light, what do red and green make? Christmas.
I'll keep that for you.
Thanks. Stay in here, baby. Watch out, dog.
Jonathan wants to know in light, what do red and green make? And I said Christmas.
Okay. Might work. You guys thought I was joking about this thing able to cram wire.
Jonathan says she's learning primary colors, but light colors are very different.
I'm not a fan of that wire looking like that. Wasn't really a fan of short wire either, though.
Soul says, did you get shocked yet? Also, why are you wearing a hard hat at home?
For the light.
Soul says hi.
What's that mean? Usually it says top on these switches. This one says nothing. I can't remember. I feel like this is the way it was because I think the ground was on the top whenever we opened it up.
Thank you, Jonathan. He says our kids are just sweethearts.
We're going to put it back
I
where we
agree.
found it. Appreciate it.
It says silver goes up, green goes down, is what Tool says.
Silver goes up. Oh, well, we're going to see what happens.
I don't see green though, I see a gold.
Green's right there.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, this is how it was though, because the switch has been sitting like this the whole time.
If it's upside down, it's whatever.
We're gonna find out. It's gonna bug me if it is though.
My hand's cramping, so they're saying slanted. For a minute, I had it angled a little bit on accident. Look at that catch.
I caught it. Gives me a good excuse to tighten this screw more because I never tightened this one. Yeah, it was loose.
Soul says it's upside down. No. Excuse me.
I fixed it.
Your hat's been flashing you.
Yeah, it likes it. It's
Why do you have
rewarding me.
knives on your head?
A what?
What's this?
I don't know. What is it?
It looks like a knife.
There's a knife on my head?
Does it not look like a knife?
Oh. Yeah, that's just how the hard hat comes.
Huh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm an I cut wires. You need more stickers, is what Soul says.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a
Suri
train.
says all the family members are so sweet, except for Robert, which we can barely tolerate.
Understandable.
He's pretty sweet whenever he wants to be.
Alright, I'm gonna go turn the power on this time. This one might explode.
So stay out of the bathroom.
Oh, the box is metal. In a bad way.
So should I stay out of the room?
No, we're fine. It's not gonna explode. Now that I said that though, it'll probably explode.
Robert,
I don't make the
Soul
rules.
says lick your fingers when you test it.
I don't make the rules. What is that? Is that a dog? That's tape. All right.
He's doing that choo-choo thing, but he's liking, so I'm building that school and stuff to
Okay.
do.
Let's give it a testicle.
Suri says tools and tactics. He knows how much we love him. That's why we bust his chops.
We got to give it a testicle.
Backwoods says Miss Tactics is smart, stepping outside. LOL.
Hit the occupancy sensor switch. Why did nothing happen? Might need a second. Turn on the other one. Okay. And that's good. Do the occupancy sensor switch take a second to program? Hit it again. What side did that switch? Just this now? Let's see here. Give me the plug test, the hot stick. Hit the switch. Oh, okay, there you go. It just takes a second to program. Okay, that's good. Nice. So turn off the switch, not the occupancy sensor. Just hit the switch. This should turn off and this should turn off. The fan and the, yeah, exactly. Nice.
Yay.
We did it.
Amazing. Thank you.
We did it. Okay, we gotta put the cover on.
I'm going to kill you.
Okay. Oh.
Mom, I'm going to kill you.
The cover is on top of my toolbox.
You wanna hold
No,
this?
it's not. It's on top of my table
I keep like
where all my tools are.
Okay.
You wanna go clean it off?
Sure. Just the way you did it.
No, because I've got the battery the way I did it. You're gonna need to use a paper towel. Like a regular person. Ha! The light isn't working. Yeah, sometimes it takes a second for them to kind of self-program when they're motion controls. I'm not a fan of how tilted this switch is. I don't know if I can fix it without exploding something. Let's find out. Looks like we're good. Gotta be the most useful screwdriver ever. Until that happens. It's not quite lined up because we angled it. There we go. Last one. Nice. Cool.
Here you go.
Just gonna try to save energy by crawling on the floor. The sensor needs to be upside down for that.
Here you go.
Okay. I will trade you.
I didn't wipe it super clean. I blew it with the thingy and then I wiped it kind of.
You did what to it?
What?
What'd you do to it?
I blew it off. No, I
was
used
your only
the
one.
leaf blower, the Ryobi one.
I
Oh.
have my seeing glasses.
Oh my goodness.
And I tried to wear this out because see this broke out mirror.
Oh no.
Don't fall, light. Do they go up in there or do they just go right here? No, they go up in there. Up in there. Is that where it goes? No, where the fuck do these things go? Right there.
No, that wasn't Keely. That was Kaylin, our youngest.
They just go right there. Like that? Yeah.
I think I need more.
Kaylin.
I think I need more.
Okay, there we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, like that. You son of a... Wait,
It took it.
that might be... Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. That doesn't look very fun to try to attach. Do I even try to attach this?
It doesn't sound like it likes it.
Ah! You bitch. Hey, by any chance, did this fall off and you try to reattach it while I wasn't looking?
No.
Okay, because it's backwards. This one's backwards. I put it the right way, so now it should make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
But it was backwards.
Backwards says, glad I'm not the only one that those piss off.
What in the flying hell is going on? Yeah, exactly.
And then Soul says, and here's where it all falls apart.
No shit. Get on there, sir. What? I don't understand it. Oh, God.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Then he says, sure, blame the wife. That's what I get to deal with all the time.
That it was just a question, guys. It was just a question.
The way that the question is asked is an accusatory way.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. You son of a bitch. It's... Okay, there we go.
Soul says he's got a 5 on the light winning.
Can I have that back, please?
Where is it?
Wow. Who designed this, man? It doesn't even stay up by itself.
Here. Backwoods says time for the roof nailer.
The roof nailer, don't tempt me.
Soul says use a self tapper.
Yeah, I'm about to. About to use the damn self-tapper.
Lacey says, does he have it? No, blames the wife.
When in doubt. Okay.
BW says tranquilizers nurse.
All right, what's next on the list of things to do? We
Take a
got
break.
we got the vent.
Pretty much all the rest of the stuff should be simple switch outs.
Oh no.
If we have problems with the things we're about to do, we shouldn't be doing them.
Dude, this only went smooth because I'm an electrician and I've been doing it for so long.
Baby, switching out a lid to a toilet
Nope.
is 2 bolts.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
It's not gonna happen.
I've done it. I'll do it then.
Oh God.
I'll take over.
Here we go. Toilet stream, chat. What tools are you gonna? You're not using any of my tools. Did you go to Harbor Freight and buy some toilet tools?
Denny gave us a heads up that our pizza should arrive in another hour.
Thank you, sir. That means continue the live. That's what that means. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did you hear?
Yes. Oh, okay. She's a superhero and she can see better with her mask on.
Kaylin. Shh.
Uh-oh.
What? What you doing?
I thought I got a missed call for a second.
Did you? Did
No.
you get a missed call?
No.
Oh. Where is? Here's the climb one. Where's the Malco bit? Oh.
Soul says to step aside tactics and let the man at the house take over. Denny says, oh, hey, the glue held up on that door. Yeah, it's been doing really good, actually.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
Did you keep that electrical tape there when you did that, or was that an added thing?
I did at the same time. I haven't added anything to it.
BW says toilet lid replaced in 5 minutes by the mist, guaranteed. You don't have to rip it off. I just didn't notice it.
I forgot it was there. Oh shit.
John Xterra wants to know, what did you do with your toilet?
Punished it.
Budsville says still can't believe the hard hat. It's for the light, he said.
It was for the light. Now we're done.
People got to see the top of your head for 5 seconds. Soak it in, people. That's all you get.
Soak it in. Okay, let's go put the vent on first.
Budsville says, ooh.
Let's put the vent on first.
Okay.
We don't even know if we got the right size. We just bought one. We panicked. What's on my shoe?
It's like a miner's helmet. Here. Here.
Oh, good. It's not gonna fit.
No.
It's not gonna fit.
Measure it with your eyeballs.
I'm gonna go get a ladder.
It's a little too long, probably.
Oh, we gotta put the shower rod in too, and we gotta drill through the.
Oh, my dear, don't say that.
Yeah, we gotta drill through the tile.
Well, this isn't going to take but 5 seconds because we're going to hold it up and say nope and walk out.
Okay, I opened it so we can't return it. Whoa. That fan is right there. Oh, we still need to close that freaking fan up.
There's a lot of things that need to be done in this room. There's no handle.
Who put Phillips in this?
Look, there's no handle.
Hey, who put Phillips in
You
this?
did.
No, I didn't. That's
Whoever owned the place
that's
before us did.
factory white.
Why did you open that? We don't know if it's going to fit.
They'll return it.
Okay. Excuse me. Can we put the handle back on real quick in here too?
Yes. Yes.
It's normally Phillips, John said.
Freaking ADHD. Fucking.
Buzzville says he thought he was Dwayne The Rock Johnson from Jumanji, but he's really Jack Black from Minecraft. BW says, I use a headband. I don't need no stinking hard hat.
Don't need no stinking hard hat. That Klein,
You got to measure the rough opening, not the vent, Denny says.
right.
Jonathan says, I don't mind the kids. I kind of like them. They're less annoying than adults. They just want to learn. Yes, I agree. Tool says you had a safari helmet on.
Something was moving. I don't know what it was.
Buzzville says, grab the pickaxe. Let's take some drywall down. John Xterra said hi.
What's up, John?
Yeah, there is a Pokemon poster.
The screws are cashed. Cashed, I tell you. Doorknob, come on.
You need a hand?
I don't know. They could, just come around the other side of the door. But then they couldn't see. Watch out.
John Xterra says he has a coolant leak in his truck.
Have a what?
A coolant leak?
Uh-oh. Coco did.
Okay. We need to let them outside. They haven't been outside in a while. Would you do that, please?
This doorknob have the...
Will you let the dogs outside, please? Denny says Miss Tactics must have bought that doorknob so he couldn't put it on backwards.
That's great. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, it's okay, baby. I didn't realize she was in here.
It's okay, Kayla.
I'll deal with her in a little bit. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Now she's going. She's like, I want to see what the superhero's doing. And Buzzville says, I changed my name to fit me better so you know what you're up against.
Huh.
She was so upset when you took her handle. She'll be so excited when it's back.
It's hard to make a door match the rest of the doorknobs.
Well, that's the same one, wasn't it?
No, that's from our bathroom. Our bathroom never had a lock on it.
I'm sure I am a superhero because I get the dogs out.
Yeah, high
Oh,
five.
yes. Thank you so much.
Why does it look black?
That's metal, right? Or no? It's a little bit fuzzy.
Right.
Hey, where is the light? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did I leave it in the exhaust fan? What is that?
The white stuff sticking out, is that paint?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's insulation from 19 Diggity Doo.
Okay.
That's normal. It's not mold. It looked like mold for a second.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
Actually, it looks pretty darn clean for how old it is.
It looks bigger down here than it did up
It
there.
always looks bigger down here.
Where's the other one then?
Of course.
You ripped it apart. Where'd you put it?
Oh,
Robert,
that's me.
you took it apart. I don't know where you put it.
Serious?
Seriously.
I disappeared it?
Yes, you disappeared.
Where was the screws?
It was right here.
I thought I left everything right here.
The screws are right there.
Did I take it with me?
You must have.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Denny says usually it's mildew in the HVAC.
It is not in here. Hey, check again
Check again.
for the grate.
For the what?
For the grate.
Where am I supposed to check
I
again?
do not know, dude. Why weren't you making sure I didn't put it somewhere stupid?
Well, I don't know where you went.
Oh wait, I know where I put it. I put it right there. Ha. Okay. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. It's not fitty. It's not fitty. But this is better like this than it was like the other.
Yeah. I wonder while it's down, can we rig this other one to make it work?
I don't know. This one doesn't open.
Yep. Now it does.
Yeah, but the second you tighten it, it freaking closes.
So it needs bigger screws
It needs bigger something.
or longer screws. Yeah, that's all it needs is longer screws, right?
I'm going to stab myself in the face with the
Nope.
fan.
Don't do that.
I don't know what it needs. Hand me the drill real quick.
I think it needs longer screws because if it's being compacted and that's what's making it shut and not open it again.
I don't know. I don't know. It just needs one screw. That's.
Or
I
the
need the
metal.
Phillips.
Is the metal in the way?
It's open now. Here, hand me that. I need that
I thought you need that.
Phillips. I haven't really messed with it too much. I don't know. It works now.
Aww.
Cool. We don't need
It's
one
open
now.
now?
Yep.
Fully open?
I fixed it.
I feel it. It's so cold.
I fixed it.
Okay, well now we gotta package this up and get it.
No. We got to leave another mess in this room, so we can leave a mess in that room. We got to start another mess in the other room. Yeah, leave all this right here, and we're gonna go make a mess
But what if the girls have to go to sleep?
in the bathroom.
There's already a mess in the bathroom.
We're gonna do the other bathroom.
What do you need to do in there?
We're gonna make a mess in here.
So we're gonna do toilet seats.
Nope. Another mess.
What do we have to do? That shouldn't be a mess.
It won't be when I leave this on the floor.
Ugh. Somebody in the chat said the electrician way.
Yeet.
Learning with Juan says, what the heck are you guys playing at?
Yeet. 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 Oh, that one works.
BW says usually it's 3 steps back and a half a step forward. He entered mold at the room. Run, Angela.
Oh, no. Nice. Oh, it feels like cheap crap.
Well, everything
Everything's cheap crap.
now is.
Is that a suction cup?
As you try to rip it off.
I'm not gonna rip it off.
It says use adhesive.
This is the adhesive.
It'd help if I actually panned on what I was looking at. That's my tongue.
It's mine. Hey, Phillips, look at this. Nice. Hang it.
My name's Angela
What did I say?
Phillips.
Oh, okay. You got me. Oh, I'm retarded. We can't hang this in front of this because that just it. You have a whole rod going. What were you thinking?
That's what I said.
This is literally what I tried to tell you. I was like, this is never gonna work, and you're like, no, I think it can work. I'm telling you right now. There's a pipe that comes down here, and it's not going to work. And you should have listened. Damn it! All right, just get a little self tapper right
Yeah, there
there.
you go.
Yeah. Okay. Return this thing. Wait, can we put it here? No.
Zip tie.
We'd need like 17. Wait, what if we like this, and then we just use the suction cup?
That was angrily loud. Will you stop banging into the thing above it?
I couldn't see that. Hang on. Yes, sir. Oh, never mind. It's not okay. It's not gonna work. I told you it wasn't gonna work anyway.
Jamie says, "What's up, fellows?" and Miss T.
This isn't gonna work. I'm upset.
Ah!
Now we really can't return it. You just pulverized the. Look, you exploded it. It exploded into pieces. Next, what's next?
Toilet seat.
Okay. There's a fly. Hang on. I got him. Where is he? Here, pan in here. Put the camera in here. Where is he? I nailed him. There he is. He's right there.
Oh, he's still crawling.
Yeah. Hey. Come on, dude. Get in the tissue. There we go. We got him.
You want to hold this and I'll go get the box?
Yeah.
If you hit Angela, we're going to drive and make you dance tactics.
Bring the box. Channel lock fingers. What's that gonna say? Is that gonna stay?
Probably not. I'll just hold it. They'll go on a walk with me.
Hey,
Huh.
grab channel locks. I'll get it. Take that.
I was about to
towards
say,
the-
that's the
Hey, food's here.
food.
The pizza's here, chat.
Hello.
Maybe.
Let me get the light on for you. I didn't know it was in the dark out here.
Maybe.
Would it help to set it on this thing?
Between these three, we're gonna get something done.
There you go.
Hey, did you give him a tip?
I gave him 12 so far.
12?
Thank you.
I might have another 5.
Thank you.
Last time we was taking that food about here now.
Yeah.
Here's 6 more.
Thank you so much.
Here.
Hold on.
You gave him 12?
Thank you. Yes.
Grab the money, please. That's for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You too.
Oh, God. Okay.
You okay? Can you go tell Sissy? Yeah. She'll be here in a minute? Okay. That works. All right, what all do you want, Kaylin? Okay, hold on a second.
We're ready for the install.
I'm gonna use the same plate you used earlier.
The channel lock fingers right there.
Coco's freaking out. Can you help her? I know, but then they've been outside for a while. It is pasta.
Oh,
One's chicken Alfredo and one's
There's little tabs for me.
buffalo mac and cheese. There's the Alfredo, that's the mac and cheese. This is the jalapeno one. This is must be the pepperoni one, it looks like.
Is that one of the pizzas?
Yeah, pepperoni. This is a stuffed bread. Trying to get just hold on a second. I'm trying to get all the food that y'all would like out.
Did I order a turkey sandwich with extra mayonnaise?
Putting a couple
Sometimes.
more things together. That's chicken.
Exactly.
Just plain chicken.
Exactly how it went down.
Nope, that's for later. You weren't supposed to see that. I know.
The deal is already done.
It is. Uh-oh.
What?
We're missing one of the chickens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's this one? Oh no, that's one of the chickens.
I
We're
think the
good.
phone's trying to die.
This is the barbecue one that y'all like. That's barbecue. You like that one. And this is y'all's. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Rip the pizza
Nice.
apart. Here we go.
Opening this will be the hardest thing I do all stream.
You're welcome. I was trying to rip it apart and I ripped it apart. Are you okay?
That was the old toilet seat. We're good. My phone is about to die though.
The first time I had this was whenever you were working Saturdays.
What are the instructions? Are they backwards? They are backwards. Haha. We did it.
And this is pretty much all my dad had. Because it was so big.
Yeah.
I kept asking him for more, and I ate
Uh-huh.
it. And then I would go over, and there was still more over there.
You probably want some of this.
I want some of that.
That's why I say you probably. Oh no, not this one. This has jalapenos in it. Where's the other one?
I'm gonna try that trick that Sam from I Curly and Matt,
Okay.
where she gets the stick, the drumstick. She pushes in.
No, you guys still here? We're leaving. We're eating. I don't know if you guys still here or not. Phone died. I put out a message earlier. We'll be on probably in a little bit, man. I think we're gonna install something else, a couple more things. So we'll see you guys.